They say old houses settle. They groan, they creak, they shift. But the manor we bought near the forest edge didn't just settle, it waited. My wife, Sarah, loved the high ceilings in the garden, but she despised the back staircase. It was narrow, steep, and always seemed 10 degrees colder than the rest of the home. She called it the throat of the house. She swore that late at night she could hear wet clicking sounds coming from the darkness of the upper landing, like talons on hardwood. It happened on a windy night in early December. I was outside by the pool extinguishing the fire pit when the silence was shattered. It wasn't a scream. It was a heavy, sickening thud, followed by a silence that felt heavy as lead. I sprinted inside. Sarah lay at the bottom of those narrow steps. The scene was gruesome, far too violent for a simple slip. But as I knelt beside her, frantic and weeping, the hallway lights flickered and died. In the gloom, I looked up the staircase. The wooden banisters weren't rigid. They were flexing, slowly, like the ribs of a starving animal taking a breath. And the blood, it wasn't pooling on the floor. It was being sucked into the gaps between the floorboards, drained away with a hungry, rhythmic gurgle. The authorities arrived later. They pointed to the lacerations on her scalp. They whispered about blunt force trauma and looked at me with cold suspicion. They talked about owl feathers found in her hair, trying to rationalize the impossible. But I know the truth. I saw the wood expand. I saw the house drink. It wasn't an accident, and it wasn't a murder. It was feeding time.